on some shit that got my eyes low. Lean in my cup, I got eyes low. Still got that money on my mind, though. 45 on my side, that's how I go.
East side, west side. Shout to all my Buffalo niggas. One time my nigga DJ on the track. Conway, DJ for some American breed, nigga. Let's go.
Blowing on my other phone, riding slow, eyes low, swerving in and out the lane till the day I die. S.E.GANG.
Look at all this money I accumulate. Meet a nigga, I automatically assume he fake. I don't wanna hear about the moves you used to make. Money talk, so if you broke, we can't communicate. Huh? Grab my pistol from the drawer, throw that fifth up in your mouth.
Machine.
You already know, live on location. You feel me?
Conway.
Conway the machine, nigga. You already know what it is, nigga. It's on me though. It's on me though. I'm on defense though.
What's good, man? You had a your weekend was very good to you. You know.
You know, some short money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Added to the bank.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy because that whole battle was, I actually just got in it on some like joking around shit. Like, you know what I mean? I was hollering at one of the homies from Live from the Gutter or whatever. And I was with my man Sos and shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
He dropping his shit. We actually shooting I'm just a young nigga doing my thing, remix video. We shooting that Friday in Rochester. But that's another story. You feel me? We was riding, we was actually, you know, just riding and going to go, you know what I mean, tie up some things or whatever. And he was like, yeah, bro, I know you heard about the battle, da-da-da. And I'm like, oh man, yeah, I heard about that shit, nigga, y'all ain't got the machine battle, and just, you know, fucking around. And he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, shit, who you want to battle? We got this kid, Zeus or whatever. So I was supposed to battle him. Niggas couldn't get in touch with him or whatever, so they had J Uno lined up for me, whoever that is. And I actually went up there. He didn't show up to the battle. So Live from the Gutter called me again a couple days later and was like, well, ID said he'll battle you for that money. And I said, why not? You know, let's do it. So once I battled, you know, nigga ID, I battled him Sunday, and it was interesting, man, because I just want to let niggas know, first of all, like, I'm not no battle rapper. I don't battle. This ain't what I do, all the battling and whoop-de-whoop. Like, that ain't my thing, man. And I salute niggas, and my hat's off to niggas who in that lane, and that's what they do, battle and such, you know what I mean, such and such or whatever, like, because that shit is hard work. But I took the challenge, even though I was the underdog and, you know, I was battling in another nigga city, and I never had any recorded battles, or I never been on camera on YouTube, or you can't Google no battles of me. Like, I never done that. I battle niggas in the hood back in the days, but like, you know what I'm saying, I never did it like how niggas is doing it now, and I salute that, and I respect that platform and what niggas is doing, that whole battle league. Shout out to Smack and everybody who, you know what I mean, is the pillars of this shit and making this shit happen and coming to fruition. You know what I mean? But I never done it on that platform, so it was a challenge for me. So I took the challenge, and I knew I was at home. I knew I was going to his city in front of his fans. And this is the guy, don't get it twisted. He's no slouch. His record is impeccable. He slaughters niggas. I've seen a couple of his battles, and I never seen him lose a round. And that's just real nigga shit. I'm keeping it funky. I never seen him lose a round. But I went out there, and you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna disrespect that man and try to say that he choked or he was scared and none of that shit. I'm not gonna disrespect no man, you feel me? I just gotta call it how I see it. I guess he forgot his rhymes. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't hear 4 bars from the man. I won in 2 rounds. I didn't even get a 3rd verse. Nah, I'm not disrespecting, and then, this ain't no sucker shit, because I don't really give a fuck how niggas feel. Everybody that know me know that, but I'm just being real. I'm a real nigga, like, I'm keeping it funky, like, I'm not gonna sit up here and say he was scared of me just because he was shaking, holding the mic and all that shit. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say he choked up. You know what I mean? Shit happens, man. He forgot his shit. It is what it is, but let's not take away from the fact that I won. You know what I mean? I won. Simple as that. I took the money home. $2,500 to be exact. I took it home. And, why I took it home, that's neither here nor there. Just the fact that I took it home, let's not gloss over the fact that a guy who was on, foreign turf, that never battled in that platform and never did none of this, and then this is his first battle, and he actually made the champ, whose record is impeccable, and the guy who does this shit, and the guy that's highly regarded in Rochester as the battle rap nigga, like that boy, the Golgans. He's that guy. He has a record to prove it. And for me to go up against that and make him, I'm not gonna say I made him, but for that to happen, I need to be saluted. I need to be respected more, man. Like, when y'all see the footage, y'all gonna see it. You know what I mean? Like, the man didn't spit 4 or 5 bars. He couldn't remember it. I'm not gonna say he choked up. He couldn't remember it, man. That's not my fault or whatever. You should have prepared more. I was like Rocky in that freezer beating up the motherfucking pieces of steak. You know what I mean? Like, I was training. I was going hard, nigga. Working on my shit. Working on my craft, man. You know what I'm saying? I could have did better. I'm going to be the first to tell you. I could have did 1,000,000 times better. I'm the machine. But this is my first crack at it. So, it is what it is. Like, but I still came out victorious. And I just don't agree. It's just frustrating that, because I fuck with Rochester, man. I love the 585, man. Everything you see when I'm rocking this 2.2 clothing, this is a nigga that's running rock. You know what I mean? This Rochester clothing line. Like, shout out to my nigga Sos, man. My nigga SOS, man. That's my brother. That's my nigga. You know what I mean? Look out for that Doing My Thing remix coming out soon. The next single. Look out for that Gold in My Mouth. That's out already right now. You can get that on iTunes and everything. Look up Jose, you know what I mean? Gold in My Mouth. You'll be able to get that. Shout out to 2.2 Clothing and shout out to the whole SGM and shout out to the whole Rochester. Shout out to TCF. Shout out to Special and Class and shout out to ID. I'm not sinking nothing from them niggas. Them niggas is nice. But let's not take away from what happened in that ring. Like, I got in that ring and I was on my shit and I was about my business. You know what I mean? And he couldn't get a round out. He couldn't get a verse out. He couldn't get a bar out. You know what I mean? And I threw some shots at the homies. You know what I mean? TCF niggas, Special and Class and them niggas, but only because, like, niggas gotta understand. I'm sure Special understood this, and I hope Class understood this. Like, this is a battle, and this is what happens in battles. Niggas gonna disrespect you as much as they can. Like, it's gonna be disrespect. Niggas gonna throw shit and say shit that is good for the battle culture, and that's all I did, man. It's a sport. We competitive creatures, and we this is what we do. We added to kill. Special no, because he cut from that same cloth. You gotta kill shit. Simple as that. You know what I mean? And I ain't no disrespect to TCF and none of them boys. I salute them niggas to the fullest. And 38 Special know that, and Class know that. You know what I mean? But I just came there with a job to do. I came there to win that money. To win that, it ain't even about the money. To win that battle. You know what I'm saying? To take that challenge of being an underdog, being a nigga from another city and coming there against the motherfucker who got all the wins and who doing it big, and the city salute him as that guy, and making him, not be able to even remember his shit, and making him off his square, making him out of, you know what I mean, uncomfortable in his own environment. I need to be saluted for that. That's all I'm saying, you know what I mean? But this just goes to show how strong his fan base is, because they still saying if ID would have spit, he would have won. If ID, man, I know my man ID better than that. Damn, ID, it's all right. We're gonna do this, do that. And I understand, because that's their guy and that's their hometown hero. But let's not gloss over the fact of what I done and what happened. You know what I mean? I went there and I spit it was a 3-round battle. I spit 2 rounds. I didn't even get a third verse. I didn't even get a third verse. He didn't even spit 8 bars in its entirety of both his rounds. His man's 38 Special had to come stop the shit and take the mic and say, you know what, you got that, it's over. I did that. Me. We're not gonna take over, we're not about to take that from me. We're not about to gloss over that. That's what the fuck I did. For the city, nigga, the city I'm from, 716, nigga, Eastside Buffalo, nigga, S.E.GANG, bang, bang, nigga. And I ain't about to talk y'all ear off to death, but that's all the fuck I had to say, nigga. Give me my motherfucking respect, nigga. I did that. Me. If you had somebody else who was that dude to beat in the battle, he would have been there. That's who I would have been battling. Instead, I was battling ID. Why? Because that's the nigga that they picked and chose for me to go against. And I did what I did. Slaughter shit. S.E. is the gang, nigga. Physical therapy in stores right now and available right now. The Devil's Reject on his way, nigga. Conway the motherfucking machine, nigga. This is what the fuck I do, nigga. I don't play when it comes to this rap shit, nigga. I'm killing everything, nigga. It's a race to the top. I'm winning that shit, nigga. On my mama, nigga.
I pray to God and I ask him keep me safe. Before I leave the house, I throw my pistol on my waist. Sometimes I hate to look up in that mirror, see my face, but I'm here for a reason. God ain't making no mistakes. I got some homies in the feds, I got homies that's upstate. And I come from the city, every day you see a wake. All the stress is adding up. I got so much on my plate. Play like I've been through it all. Real niggas can relate. Real niggas can relate.
Big bro, it's been crazy.
Trying to make it. Getting low, clock is wasted.
State to state,
feeling like all the time is wasted. Shot and made it. That's why the grace of God made it. My neck, wig shot is 80. I ain't doing physical therapy cause rapping was my medication. I just want you to see the dedication. I just want you to see my ambition. Face is paralyzed, but here I am spitting. I might not look like these niggas, I got the better flow. I'll probably never make it.